Uh-oh. Here we go. So much for that.
A raw black heart. Oh, it smells terrible. But it does have a certain magic. The Shadow Lord is no more.
Really? Are you absolutely sure?
He's never coming back.
Thank the heavens. I thought I would have to rot here forever. I thank you. Without you, well, you know.
Don't mention him.
I need to get back to the Citadel. The others are waiting for me. Farewell. You'd better make yourself scarce. Finally, I get to use my weapon. I'm going to crush a few skulls now! Good! Make a out of your I'm going to make a Look out! Holmes is here! You've done it! You've done it now! Can you walk?
The lock is too intricate for me.
Finally, I get to use my weapon!
I get to use my weapon!
Oi, come back, coward!
You'd better make yourself scarce!
I didn't expect to find anybody else here. Fascinating.
What's interesting?
To meet a human here, of course. Humans are the last thing I would have expected in this shadow-infested place. I would be very careful here if I were you. But I guess you know what you're doing.
What are you doing here?
I visited a place that is closely tied to the power of the shadows. This location may not seem particularly special, but it's a spot where the veil between our worlds is extremely thin. Precisely what I need for my experiment.
What sort of experiment?
We mages have been considering the problem of the shadows for some time now. Their attacks seem too structured, too planned, to be guided by the sort of lower intelligence that most shadows seem to display. It's clear that they operate according to a hierarchy. I'm working on an incantation that should be able to reach the leaders.
What do you mean?
It's possible to force shadows from the underworld into our world. We can only defeat them here. But as yet, we have been unable to reach their masters. My incantation might make it possible to reach them.
How does an invocation like that work?
First, you summon the lowest servant of a shadow leader. The power unleashed by this invocation will allow you to eventually draw out their master. That way you can work your way up to their actual leader. This could be a great leap forward in the study of shadows and their hierarchy.
Let's start the incantation.
You want to help me? That's good. I have no idea how many servants work for a master of the shadows. Once I've started the incantation, there's no turning back. The spell will continue to work until the entire hierarchy has been exterminated. Are you sure we should start it now?
Let's begin.
All right. Prepare yourself. Razla vertigo hierarchar varlava krafra.
Down, shadows!
No more ammunition. No more ammunition.
There's gotta be a nest around here somewhere. You cowards, stop!
Have we done it?
It looks that way. That was extremely enlightening. That seems to be the normal size of a shadow hierarchy. You face them all in battle. For now, the knowledge gained should be sufficient. Thank you for your help. Here's a token of my gratitude. I'm going to ponder this for a while. Perhaps I can improve the spell to omit the minor servants. But I will probably never try something like that again. At best, I'll do it in the mage's camp, under controlled conditions. Thank you for your help. I'll take a break in the tavern before I go and make my report.
What do I do with this black heart now?
Like I said, show it to a shaman. Only they know how to ease your suffering with it. Until then, keep collecting black hearts. You'll need them.
The shamans used a black heart on you.
Yes, they used a few of them. I even kept one just in case.
You still have one of them. Where?
Listen, I may still need it.
Come on, where is it?
I hid it in a chest. It's a secret location on Tacarigua. I'll show it to you on your map. And here's the key as well. Satisfied? damn shadows! Run as fast as you can! Look out! Holmes is here! Ugly thing. Better squished.
All right.
I'm going to make a hat out of your skin!
No more.
Ugly thing. Better scream.
A human spirit,
Hello?
and he speaks to me with no fear.
Should I be afraid of you?
You have no idea who stands before you? I am Ursagor, Titan Lord and Master of the land and the elements. Who are you?
A former pirate captain fighting for his life.
Then you are the drifting soul who is challenging the shadows. I have heard of you. It seems you have great potential for a human.
If you're really the Titan Lord Ursagor, then you're partly responsible for the destruction of our world.
We were at war.
Oh yeah. Thanks to your Titan war, thousands have died, and the land in the north has been devastated.
Sacrifices were necessary.
Greater goal? What sort of lunacy is that?
I see you don't have much left, except your courage.
Help me. I want my life back.
You don't need my help, drifting soul. You can move freely here in the underworld, and in the world of the living. That gives you great power. You just have to learn how to use it. I will keep an eye on you. If what they say about you is true, then I'm sure we will meet again soon. Until then, remain vigilant.
Hey, wait a moment. Oh, my skull.
Very well. I'll stay here.
I found a corpse in the wilderness.
Oh, how ghastly. What did it look like?
A young man. He had a piece of paper with him.
Oh, no. That must be Alvito, but he was so young. Could you please inform Wilson, the smith, if he doesn't know already?
Thank you for rescuing me. I owe you.
All right. You win. What do you want?
How long have you been the gold collector?
Ever since the shadows made the area here unsafe. Everyone here drowns their worries in alcohol. And then I steal their gold.
The demon hunters really don't like what you're up to here.
Well, so what? Just because a few peasants pester you, they don't unleash the dogs. After all, they can't deal with every piece of crap.
You should help people, instead of beating them up.
And you should shut your mouth, because nobody wants to listen to your sermons. If you want to help people, be my guest. But don't talk too much, okay?
Have you ever done an honest job?
Where I come from, fleecing losers is an honest job. So keep your advice for someone else.
Do you want to earn something?
Of course. What are you suggesting?
I'm not good enough yet. I want to be more intimidating.
The secret is, don't give up nagging. You need to build a reputation for yourself. Look for the weakest point in your opponent's personality. Then keep nagging until they finally cave in and relent.
I'd like to prolong the effect of painkillers.
Give me gold, and I'll teach you everything.
I'd like to improve my aim of critical hits using daggers.
Sure, if the price is right.
I'm really not that good. I'm not good enough at this.
Thank you for your help. I'll take a break in the tavern before I go and make my report.
Never heard of manners, have you?
Teach me something.
If there's enough gold, sure.
I don't have enough gold. You should buy a round.
Anyone who fights the shadows deserves a good drink.
Then drink with me.
Cheers! I could eat a whole pig.
It's useless without the right key. There were only a few Toofers in the village when the Black Cat attacked us. One died fighting it. The strongest took its paw and gave it to his descendants. Interesting.
I'll notice if something goes missing, so don't even think of stealing.
I have fish for you.
Show me what you've got. Thanks. Thanks.
Can you teach me something?
Possibly.
I'm not good enough yet.
I don't have time to chat. Back to work.
What's going on with Burke?
Don't even mention him. We need every blade we can get right now, and he's a useless drooling thing that's only good for collecting dust. I'll tell you, a demon hunter in that state is bloody useless.
What happened?
How should I know? Probably ran into a wall a few times. Well, it's possible that he experimented with things which he shouldn't have done.
What kind of things?
Magic or some herbal concoction. I can't think of any other reason for him losing his mind. A solution needs to be found. Go to the beach southwest of here. You know, below the citadel. That's where he always went to grab fresh air. Maybe that's where the answer lies buried.
Do you have something for me to do?
You want to make yourself useful? Let me think. On the other side of the lava canyon in the east, there's a lighthouse. We've already lit many green fires around the island. But the lighthouse was obviously built to be seen, and of course, that was the one place we forgot. If we could light one of those green fires there, it would be visible for miles. If you know a way across the lava canyon, it would be great if you could relight the fire in the lighthouse.
I'll light the lighthouse beacon.
Good. Take this powder. It turns the flames green, but use it only in the lighthouse. There's just enough for one use. You should also gather wood, otherwise there'll be nothing to set fire to.
Right. Where can I find wood for the green fire?
You'll need a particular kind of wood to start a green fire. It won't make it burn green, that's what the powder I gave you is for, but it prevents it from dying out within a few hours. Ancient trees stand in the swamp in front of the lighthouse. The swamp has preserved the wood for thousands of years with its gases and vapours. If you manage to find 6 pieces of this moor timber, they should practically burn forever.
What can you teach me?
What do you want to know?
I don't have enough gold.
Oh, God, what are you doing?
The mages managed to bind us. What? The
That's bad manners.
What do you know about Burke?
He's one of our new arrivals.
So?
Well, you should talk to Drake. I don't have time to deal with things like that right now.
I found the grimoire.
Excellent. Show it to me.
Here.
Wonderful. Was it in the old castle ruins to the west?
Yeah, with a pretty bad-tempered Shadow Lord.
Yes, I knew he was hiding there. I'm glad that you were able to rescue this. What happened to the Shadow Lord?
The Shadow Lord in the west is no more.
Ah, that should lift the spirits a bit. Well done.
What will you do with the grimoire?
I have to study it. I have to learn how to lure your spirit back into your body. Meanwhile, you should hone your skills. Join a strong faction and learn their combat skills. You will need all your power to survive.
About your warriors. Cyril buried the dead in the north.
Good. I'm glad that at least he came back.
Mason completed his guard duty in the north.
That's good. Mason is one of our best men.
Porter had a few problems with ghosts in a graveyard.
The most important thing is that he's with us in one piece.
Winter has overcome his cowardice. He's back to normal.
Very good. I thought we'd lost him.
What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Alvito is dead. You'll have to look for a new apprentice.
What? Come off it! That rotten bastard. Now I'll have to do overtime here. I hope next time Eldrick doesn't provide another complete novice to help me.
You haven't heard of grief, have you?
Listen, lad. We're at war. That leaves very little time for other things. Here's a handful of gold for the message. I won't have any time to spend it now. Ah, yes. Now Alvito's gone, I've lost a supplier of iron. If you come across any iron, bring it to me. I'll pay you well for it.
I've got some iron for you.
Give it to me. Thank you. Here's the gold. 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 Thank you. Here's some gold for you.
What can I learn from you?
Anything from blades to muskets, if you have the necessary change.
I'm really not that good. I'd like to improve my shooting with muskets.
The key word is practice. Practice, practice. And even more practice. But there are also a few tricks I can disclose to you. Your breathing, for example. Always ensure that you exhale right before taking a shot. This calms you down, keeping you from losing your aim with the musket.
I don't have enough gold. Tell me how to shoot better with a pistol.
All right then. Pistols are best used at short distances. For longer distances, use a rifle. If you're in a fight, wait for the moment when your enemy is distracted. And then, bang! Shoot him in the face. It's not the most elegant strategy, but very effective.
I'd like to land more critical hits.
Okay.
I'm not good enough yet. I'm not a smith.
That's pathetic.
Ah, here. There was an archer whose accuracy with a bow surpassed his precision with muskets. One day, he disappeared in a cave on the beach on Keela. Interesting.
You're kidding me, right? Damn! What do you think you're playing at? That's pathetic.
Not now.
Steal from me, would you?
Go on! Attack! Get a move on!
I'll get you eventually.
Knock him down! Go on!